Today is a dull, overcast, miserable, cold day. We had lots of snow, freezing temperatures, then it warmed up, then it rained, everything melted, then everything froze. It's hard to walk. Now we're getting close to sunset, the temperature's taking a dive again. We've been getting -15 in the evenings here. Everything's just grey and dull, and I actually really like it. There's little bits of colour scattered around, and it's just so dull, so miserable. It's quite nice for photography. I brought my video camera out with me today because the idea was to come out and actually do some test video. Since I started using a black mist for my video and film projects, I've been using them on all my lenses for photography too. I just like the look. And on a day like this, you're not really going to see too much of that look, but that's why I wanted to come out and test it. I was sent a gold mist filter, and I also just picked up a white mist. So black mist, white mist, gold mist, they're the three kinds of mist filters. I think you can get silver as well, very similar to the gold. What's the difference? I know what the difference is in theory, but theory is one thing. When you're actually out in real life scenarios, what really is the difference between black, gold and white mist? That's what I wanted to find out. So I was going to do some video. It's so cold right now, I decided to do some photography instead. Looking for compositions in a fairly boring place like this on such a dull day is actually kind of fun. You've really got to look hard, and when you do, you see all sorts of interesting shapes and patterns and the little bits of colour against all the grey. It's actually fun. I'm having fun. The filter that I've got on this lens is a gold mist. That was the one that was sent to me. You're not going to really see it do too much in these kind of conditions, but these are real life conditions that I photograph and film in, so I was curious. It's a little bit different from the black mist filters that I use because it just takes away a little bit of the contrast. It softens the image out a little bit. It's not supposed to, but it does. But that's fine because you can bring the contrast back in post anyway. Okay, let's give this a go. We're going to take the gold filter, gold mist filter off. Oh, it's bright. I can't see any difference here. I really need to get them home and look at them on a big monitor. But I don't think we're really going to see much difference. The whole point of me using black mist filters for video and also for photography is I've got these really, really great modern Nikkor lenses for my Z system. And they're too good. They're too sharp. They're so clinically sharp that for video, it's not the look that I want. I want a more organic, natural look, and the idea of a black filter is just to take that digital edge off of it and give, especially highlights, give more of a natural highlight roll off, and it works really well. So I keep a black mist filter on my lenses day and night, whatever I shoot. Right, let's go and do some photography. before the sun completely sets and it starts to get dark and even colder. I think I'm just going to nip along here because there are some rocks in the lake. Looking back to where I was earlier, I really like how those buildings are standing out from the darkening sky. The GoPro probably isn't really showing this, but I think that's worthy of a photo. Unfortunately, the sky is not very dark over there. It's the same tone as the frozen lake. Whereas if we look back to where we came from, it's a very dark sky. Some nice contrast there. That's a pity. There are footprints in the snow, so that ruins the cleanness of it. Sort of ruins the shot, I think. And it's getting dark now, so I think it's time to call it a day. Well, that was a fun little outing. Nice way to spend an hour or two. Thanks for watching. See you next time.